Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and good day around the globe. My name is Zachariah. I am once again out to discuss real issues with all of us. When it comes to the truth, we can never conclude learning about it. We can never finish understanding it. In fact, our hearts are meant to be opened so that we can learn more and more. When it comes to the truth, it is desirable that we thirst and hunger after knowing it until we are satisfied. Everything about the truth is endless, is immeasurable, and it is deeper, wider, higher than we can imagine. However, the joy we have is that the truth has simplified itself enough for all of us to be its partakers. And that is the joy that I feel I can share with you. As I continue in this discussion, I would always want to reiterate these points. One, we must all stand before the truth one day when our earthly lives are done. Whether we rejected it, whether we accepted it, whether we lived according to what the truth demanded from us or not, it doesn't matter. We must all stand before the truth one day. And then lies will be seen in their true colors, if lies ever have colors. So take that number one very seriously. The number two is to remind us consistently that there are 8 billion truths in accordance with the number of people in this world, 8 billion. So, in a world that is free, we expect to see the manifestations of 8 billion truths. But do we see that? No. So mark that. Number three, the rise of organizations, religions, and unions cause the disappearance of individual truths. The fact that some regions are conquered by a particular religion is an evidence that millions are trapped. Millions have been cajoled. Millions have been compelled to swallow the pills of either such organizations or religions or unions that we can call them, or movements sometimes. And I can assure you, the truth is not there. Because the truth has come to set people free. And this kind of freedom is not the freedom that our own truths give us, but that which comes from above and within the context of what the truth gives to us as we abide in the truth. The fourth point I want to call here is there is no fence between the truth and falsehood. that can allow anyone to stand for dual practice. Just imagine the population of the world, 8 billion. These 8 billion people are either on the side of the truth or on the side of falsehood. And although some people have tried to be meticulously stable, try to stand between the falsehood and the truth, surely they have failed. So may I bring to our thoughts again that even as I share this with you, I'm either on the side of the truth or I am on the side of falsehood. And as you listen to it, you are either on the side of the truth or on the side of falsehood. So all these things are before us. And it is sad that we don't take this thing seriously sometimes. It looks as if it is casual or usual. No. Be serious about your own life. Serious in the sense that, can you abide in falsehood and think it is okay? Or would you choose the truth and abide in the truth? And for those who are the truth bearers, could this be a challenge for us? That for the fact that we are sharply divided into those on the side of the truth and those on the side of falsehood, we have to accept the challenge to shine, because it is only on this side that the light is seen. I guarantee you that. And if we take this for granted, it won't be fine with us. Another vital reality about the truth is that when we choose to be on the side of the truth, this determines what we want to be or produce. What we sow, we will reap. Where we are, will produce the fruit of that particular place. So, if we choose to be in the truth, then I can guarantee us will bear forth the fruit of the truth. And if we are on the side of falsehood, we'll surely bring forth the fruit that tallies with where we belong. One more thing, those in the truth are diametrically opposite to those in lies. Hence, those in the truth are hated. They are persecuted. They are enslaved. They are murdered. We just need to know why. There is perfect hatred of those who are in the truth. And why persecutions intensify globally against those who even presume to be in the truth or even identify to be on the side of the truth. The world wants us to live in total lies. And that is why there is the intensification of hatred against those that have chosen to walk in the truth, to shine through the truth. The truth bearers O believers, are the light and salt of the earth. Hence, they are hated the more. Ah, my dear, when we will choose to live out truthfully, when we will choose to speak the truth, when we will choose to distinguish ourselves because of the truth and for the truth, I can assure you, even your spouse can hate you. Your friends can hate you. Your neighbors can hate you because you've chosen to abide in the truth and to live it out for the world to see. In some cases, even your employers will not understand you because they will wonder what is wrong with you. Why? Because you've chosen to abide in the truth and that it is impossible not to shine once the truth is believed upon and abide, and we choose to abide in it. It is impossible. So I want us to think about this very deeply. And from time to time, I will be repeating this. And feel free to submit anything you want to submit for us to share. I want the world to be touched with what you know about the truth and how you are passing through, whatever you are passing through because of the truth. Share with us. This platform is designed to be truthful in what we say, in what we do, in what we even think, and nobody sees it. We want to be truthful. And I want to encourage all the truth bearers to be truthful wherever they are, because in this is hidden our strength. Thank you. Well, I'll proceed to show you a few slides. May I just put it this way, that for the past 6 months, 6 years rather, I've been thinking about the truth. I've been pondering about the truth. And I found myself making close to 1,000 quotes on the truth. It will be my desire to go through these quotes one by one. It is possible somebody can get encouraged by it. However, feel free to criticize any of my quotes and say the right way it should be. I will really be glad. So I will quickly go to share my screen with you so that we can discuss that furthermore. This quote here was by Thomas Fuller between 1608 and 1661. He was a British clergyman and an author. This is what he said: craft must have clothes, but truth loves to go naked. How do you think about this quote? For every craft, there is the crafty person. Well, craft can just be the usual skills that we see. But do you know that in most cases, we clothe our crafts as a way to keep its identity from people? However, I want to see craft from a different level. And that level is the schemes that people put together in order to cajole people, in order to deceive people. They use juicy words. They appear to be humble. They look so nice. They are full of philanthropic activities. But right at the bottom of their hearts, their motives are evil. That is the clothing. We see the clothing as being good, but actually in them is rottenness, is wickedness. And we have this all over. They come to you, they smile with you, they shake hands with you. The moment they are through with you, they would have injected poisons into you. Let us be alert. It is important. So I like this particular quote because it is a reality. The truth would like to walk naked. It's not afraid of anybody. It does not have anything to hide. And that is what the truth bearers should know. The truth in us has nothing to hide. It tells you exactly who you are. If you are evil, it will call you evil. Whoever you are, the truth will tell you exactly who you are. Because it weighs your motives. Even if you've done the best of things to humanity, it weighs your motives. So we need to understand that and get it through. I want to say something this way. The more the truth is in us, the more we become humble. The longer we remain in man-made truths, the prouder we become. Just check it. Sometimes you see people shouting as if they have one voice. It is not true. They are promoting the arrogance of the person who have tightened them together like that. And at the individual level, I want to assure every human being on earth that as long as the truth has not found a place in you, you are an arrogant person. You are a proud person. You live in pride. And the old book says, pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. And surely those who abide in pride, they will perish. So we have to learn from here. The truth bearers. Let us be wary. Let us be careful so that we don't give room to the evil one to destroy us rapidly with pride. And that is when we stop learning about the truth. That is when we stop growing in the truth. That is when we stop shining because of the truth and for the truth. That is when we stop salting the earth for the sake of the truth. So it is important we understand that one. Another slide of importance that I wish to share with you is this. Our truths or dogmas or even religious or traditional activities are usually designed to support or defend our comfort zones, where pride is piously redefined against the truth. I assure that most of the calls to our delights will give way if the truth is permitted to take over. What do I mean by this? If you see us sticking to a system, we are actually trying to find our own comfort zones. We're trying to create our own comfort zones that our flesh crave for. We have to be careful with this. So most of the times, what we call religious activities or whatever, they are tailored towards making us comfortable in our own sinful zones. That is, our truths. And this is what the truth bearers have been able to fight and overcome for them to become truth bearers. We need to understand that. So, the fact I am also stressing here is, if we will allow the truth to permeate the nitty-gritty of our lives, there are many things today that we thought they were important to us, they will become less important, or if not insignificant. And then those things that we thought they were not even important, the story will change. So I want us to put that one together in our minds. I've talked about this before, but it is not burdensome for me to repeat it. Yeshua said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will have a life filled with light and will never live in the dark. I just like this. I am the light of the world. For those of us who are used to electrical or electricity or other forms of energy that provides us brightness day and night, we value light. We know the importance of light. Light makes us not to stumble. Light gives us energy. It renews our ideas. And it tries to put quite a lot of ideas into action. We are sure of this, doubtlessly. However, for those who are outside, because the Messiah said, as long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Physically today, the Messiah is no longer here on earth. The implication is the truth bearers take over. Take over. And I want to urge us all, take over. And it won't be long, the Messiah will come. Look at what is also on the slide. The truth makes it plain for the simple. You know what? We just need to begin to understand a few things. No one can interpret, for Yahweh so loved the world that Yahweh gave its only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in this Son will not perish but have everlasting life. Do you know that there is no language in this world that can explain this verse adequately? There's no interpreter that can interpret this verse adequately. The reason is because we've not gotten the sufficient tool, the sufficient tool to explain it enough for the world to break down and weep before its creator. No wonder the deviations in our today's world against the truth is enormous. And it is manifested in our institutions of learning, where we see all kinds of anti-creation, anti-creation, anti-morality are on the rise. It is now okay to have sex with same sex, for same sex to have sex with each other. It is okay to deceive the little ones that you were born without gender. What a sad situation. And our children go to those schools. And when you teach anything contrary to that, the government also is willing to capture you and throw you into prison, that you've polluted the minds of the children. Some 30 years ago, this was not the case. So what has happened? Oh, truth bearers, where have our truth gone? So the challenge is right at our door, knocking. Can I come in so that I can shine? Make life easier for you, simple for you to live for me, without all the complexities that we've created around the truth. So let us think about that. The truth is like the light, and it has the power to transform us or to transfer us from darkness into its light. Again, you will absolutely agree with me that the world is divided sharply into darkness and light. The truth stands for those in the light. That is it. And those in all kinds of deception, they are in the dark. These are where the religionists are found. This is where the extremists are found. This is where all kinds of immoral set of people are found. This is where the arrogant feel flamboyant in their acts of arrogance. So we need to think about this. We're either in the light or in the darkness. Where are you? It is important to understand that one very, very well. I'm glad to say that we can give the truth a chance in everything we do, and the story will really be different. I'll stop sharing from here. We'll continue next time. Please feel free to subscribe. Yes, it is a young channel, and the intentions are clear. We want to get connected around the globe. All those who have left their truths and have decided to believe in the truth, having come to appreciate what the truth has done for them. We want these truth bearers to shine until the powers of darkness are shattered, wherever they are, whether they are in the construction industry, cosmetic industry, all forms of industries. Let those who have the truth show forth their fruit, that this is how it should be, and don't bear. And let us make the difference. Thank you.